Texas Republicans have been waging a war on voting rights for many years now, but it's really heated up in the 2020 election. Texas is one of only a handful of states that didn't make voting easier during the pandemic in general, and specifically did nothing to make it easier for people to vote by mail so that they don't have to vote in person. Harris County has been the epicenter of the Republicans' voter suppression campaign in Texas. Now, why Harris County? Because it's one of the largest and most diverse counties in the state and in the country, and voters are turning out in record numbers. Here are just a few things that the Republicans are doing. First, we all saw a few weeks ago that Governor Abbott issued an executive order that said that counties could only have one location where voters could turn in their completed absentee ballots. Harris County, prior to that, had been providing multiple locations in a large county so that voters didn't have to rely on the U.S. mail. In the last few days, we've seen Republicans go to the Texas State Supreme Court to try to get an order to block from being counted hundreds of thousands of ballots that have already been cast in drive-through voting sites in Harris County. All of these restrictions are aimed at making voting harder in general. But let's be honest. They're particularly targeted at young voters and minority voters in Texas. So how can you beat the suppression game on the ground? First, and most importantly, use your voice. Text your friends, tweet about it, post on your social media. Make clear that this kind of behavior is not acceptable and will not go unnoticed and unchecked. If you live in Texas, you can beat them the easiest way. Go vote. Keep fighting and keep voting. We're only a few days away from the most important election of our lifetime, and the way we beat voter suppression is by turning out and voting.